There's a critical update for the Terra Classic ecosystem that could change the future potential of Terra LUNC CLASSIC. You feel free to take a gander at Terra Classic at this moment. You all can see having a good day. Clearly we are down awful right now over the past short time, yet two classes are coming up 14% on the day market cap at this moment, simply more than $500 million. So clearly when we zoom out, 200 works of art made some unpleasant memories. In any case, we are beginning to see recuperate. We reached as far down as possible at about the 85 level and we have since recuperated practically going up to around 95. So a decent recuperation fortune Terra Classic. Presently the basic update for the Terra Classic biological system is this proposition. No sanction repo for Terra Classic. Presently this may be confounding regarding what this implies, yet it basically does this attempting to do is decentralize command over the Terra Classic code. At this moment, clearly Terra Classic includes a lot of various groups inside the Terra Classic people group, and the issue right currently is that one single group has control approaches over the code base. On the off chance that you basically make no standard report or no unified control for the code base, then, at that point, everybody gets equivalent access in principle to this code base. There's not an imposing business model that can be placed on this code. Since in principle, assuming that one group needed to, and this has not occurred at this point honestly, however if one group needed to keep the code base prisoner, they could do as such. They have that chance and afterward it would require a great deal of work on our part to renounce that entrance, to have the option to supersede that control that they have. Thus it is feasible as far as we're concerned to get back. They can't keep 200 Terra Classic prisoner for eternity. However, we simply make a gigantic aggravation for our turn Terra Classic local area. Presently, the justification for why I really support this proposition is that this was at first placed up by Ed Kim on a carnage. This was set up a short time prior. This thought wound up getting dropped. It has not actually been discussed since. Be that as it may, at first this was Ed Ruler's thought. Also, on the off chance that it's Ed Ruler's thought, I think this has a few decent merits here, particularly in light of the fact that we clearly have pressure between these various groups. You can see that this is co-signed right now by Fragbo Luna and Rex T-Rex. So we're getting a couple various individuals from a few unique groups that really met up to help this proposition, as there's some solidarity happening inside these various groups, distinguishing that they need to meet up to make this change. That way nobody group can have command over another, correct? Not a many individuals that on this yet. We just have around 2% being casted a ballot. So ensure you folks validator, in the event that you're not mindful of crap, PFC is basically PFC has done recently such a great amount for the Terra Classic biological system. They have been a spine ally for our biological system for so long. They have been a name that is known with many individuals who are extremely associated with inward class framework. Pretty much every is familiar with what PFC's identity is, who's have involved consistently, who's really assembling the Terra Classic biological system. Those individuals are familiar PFC PC must close down their validator except if they can get a ton of new designations to help support their validator. They reference that go against that it's simply not worth them running the validator cost since right presently they're losing cash. So they changed their approve their name to attempt to make this as clear as could be expected, essentially on the off chance that they can get 10 of billion designations by the 1st of June. They'll have the option to remain in the class environment, and in the event that not, then, at that point, they must close down the validator on the 30th, they will stand by till the 30th. That gives individuals time to consign out of their validator, and individuals simply don't get adhered being appointed to them when they shut down their approved. What's more, they're not procuring compensations for a brief period, so they're being viewed as there. As I referenced, this is an individual who has been engaged with intertraditional framework for such a long time. They upheld two-class environment. They are a particularly significant part. I think this is beneficial as far as we're concerned to attempt to help them and keep them around. Guys, that is a big update. If you guys enjoy the content you want to stay up to date, thanks for watching guys, see you in the next one.